Hello, everybody. Hey, how's it going? What's up? Welcome to an editing live stream. That means it's not a doom stream. Let me take that stuff off. Let me change that little ticker. Welcome to the editing live stream. Hey, hi, everybody. How's it going? Today I'm going to be editing a video. The title is wrong. Is the title wrong? Oh, for Freaky. No, that's wrong. It's an editing live stream for Tammy and the T-Rex kill count. Let me just save that. Sorry, y'all. Sorry for the confusion, you know.
Sometimes I fucked up a little bit.
It's okay. It's okay. All right. Cool. Should be fixed now. And yeah, this is just a little editing live stream. If you've never been to one of these, it's just going to be me working on the video. Isn't that a
Hey James, isn't that a spoiler for this week's kill count?
I mean, kinda, but it's also, you know, is watching something being made piecemeal the same as sitting down and watching it all 22 minutes in a row? No. No. It's not the same. You're just gonna see the work that goes into it. And I love this new this board, dude. You're just gonna see the work that goes into it, at least at the very tail end of it, because already so much work has gone into this. Already, what, 25, 30 hours of work have gone into this kill count. So I'm just going to finish it up here, clean it up, bring it over the home plate. Is that how sports work? And that's how you're going to see that process. You're going to see it get wrapped up here. Couple of notes. Again, if you're new to these editing live streams, as with every live stream, please don't sit there and request kill counts. It clogs up the chat. And it's, I can't respond to those. Send your kill count requests to deadmeatmovies@gmail.com. Those get tallied, and then I can look at that and respond to that. That's the way I do that. Otherwise, you know, sometimes I'm going to be really in the flow of working, and I'm not going to be able to respond to the chat. When that happens, it's because I'm working. So talk to other people in the chat. I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one who's cool. You know, there's lots of cool people in there. So chat with them. And otherwise, yeah, you're just going to see the work that goes behind a kill count. And if you're asking, if you come in here and you're like, hey, you seem kind of different from kill counts. Yeah, I'm a host. And when I'm doing a kill count, I'm in host mode. And right now I'm in work mode, hanging out with my hat, with my coffee.
With my voice changing soundboard, which I really like.
And we're just going to be hanging out. All right. Get ready to hear the word dinosaur a lot. What's today's mug? Oh, it's Minnie Mouse. Throughout the ages. Fuck me. Liz, you made me. There's coffee everywhere now. Son of a bitch. 1 second. Liz, I'm blaming you for that.
Look what you made me do!
Mother go over the place. God damn it. Coffee all over the keyboard. Yeah. Let's fix this up real fast. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I can fucking beep. I can also sound like a robot. Okay. All right. Let's do it. God damn it. All right. Wow, that's loud. For me, I don't know if it's loud for you. Oh man. I have some sound issues with this. So let me see if I can fix this. Was that super fucking loud for you? So that's game. And then I need Premiere. So Premiere, don't come out of system. Come out of game, I guess. That would make sense. So now, hey, thank you, Charity Quill. If that's coming out of game. Jesus, that's not, so That's game. Okay. That's not doing anything. Motherfucker. Hey, you know what's hard? Sound stuff for streaming. Default output. No, change that to game. Game. Okay. How's that work?
Folks, today we're looking at the 1994 film Tammy and the T-Rex.
So you can hear that.
Tammy and the Teenage T-Rex, as its title card says.
Is it quiet for you?
That means you know it's going to be a good one. To be entirely
Okay. So now that's quiet for you. Now let's try this.
T-Rex, as its title card says. That means you know it's going to be a good one. To be entirely honest, this isn't strict.
So that's good, right? I don't know why my fucking... That's a bit louder. Is that too loud?
A horror movie. It's more of a schlocky, dark comedy, sci-fi mess of a movie that just barely qualifies as horror adjacent if you squint hard enough. So why does it get a kill count? Well, because, I mean, dinosaur.
Alright. Let's just get into it.
Welcome to the Kill Count, where we tally up the victims in all our favorite horror movies. I'm James A. Janice, and today, folks, we're looking at the 1994 film Tammy and the T-Rex. Or Tanny and the Teenage T-Rex, as its title card says. That means you know it's going to be a good one. To be entirely Tammy and the T-Rex. Or Tanny and the Teenage T-Rex, as its title card says. That means you know it's going to be a good one. To be entirely honest, this isn't strictly a horror movie. It's more of a schlocky, dark comedy, sci-fi mess of a movie that just comedy, sci-fi dark comedy, sci-fi mess of a movie that just
Oop, fuck.
Sci-fi mess of a movie that just barely qualifies as horror adjacent if you squint as
Hey, thank you, Dr. Kathleen Leinen. Thank you. Thanks, Doc.
horror adjacent if you squint hard enough. So why does it get a kill count? Well, because, I mean, dinosaurs. I really like dinosaurs, okay? And this
Can that be extended, maybe? Dinosaur. Oh, did I?
dinosaur.
Oh, I do a little inhale there. Let's see. Thank you, Tyree.
Dinosaur. I really like dinosaurs.
Yeah, I like that.
Well, because, I mean, dinosaur. I really like dinosaurs, okay? And this is my show. The dinosaur in this movie is an animatronic dinosaur, one possessed by
anyone who gets annoyed by me saying dinosaur is not gonna be able to watch this episode. Thank you, Jose Mendoza.
He is an animatronic dinosaur, one possessed by the
Thanks, Mario Cardona. Is there a that's nice in this video? I don't think so. I try not to overuse the things I do. Like, dinosaur, obviously, in this one is going to get overused, but I try not to do title card every single episode, or that's nice, because I don't want to, you know, just rely on them too much, or else then if I put them in every episode, then every episode's just going to be spooky title card. That's nice. Like, it kind of made a Borat version of that's nice. But thank you, Zach Stallings. Is this like Billy and the Clonosaurus? I don't know Billy and the Clonosaurus. Although, you know what? After this episode, we should probably have a dinosaur supercut, huh? I should get my assistant to start gathering those clips. Or my editors after I meet with them this afternoon.
The dinosaur in this movie is an animatronic dinosaur, one possessed by the soul of a teenage boy played by Paul Walker. Rest in peace. The titular Tammy is a then unknown 20...
That's It's loud for me. I don't know if it's loud for you.
The titular Tammy is a then unknown 22-year-old Denise Richards, last seen on the kill count in Valentine, and to round out
Yeah, I think this will lend itself to this.
Denise Richards, last seen on the kill count in Valentine, and to round out last seen on the kill count in Valentine, and to round out this delightful cast, we've got a child of the corn, a boss cast. Delightful cast. We've got a child of the corn, a boss whose corpse you can pretend is still alive, and John Carpenter.
Oh shit, Dr. Kathleen, thank you. Look at that little dance. Is that the cricket mascot? It looks like fucking Cricket Wireless calling me amazing. Thanks, Kathleen.
A boss whose corpse you can pretend is still alive, and John Carpenter's favorite vagabond. All of them were cast by the madman behind this movie, writer-director Stuart Raphael. This motherfucker right here. He's the same writer-director Stuart Raphael. This motherfucker right here. He's the same motherfucker that made Mac and Me. So, you know, that's promising. Raphael.
Oh, let's see if we have a weirder clip. Is there a clip of Mac in this trailer or no? There might not be. Although, kind of hard to do better than this.
Save
You know, that's the same motherfucker that made Mac and Me. So, you know, that's,
Or should that just go under that's promising?
That's promising.
Yeah, that works.
He's the same motherfucker that made Mac and Me. So, you know, that's promising.
We can do a different clip there, though, maybe. Yeah.
new neighborhood.
How's new neighborhood?
Made Mac and Me. He's the same motherfucker that made Mac and Me. So, you know, that's promising. Raphael was sitting.
All right. And then I need this to have the Mac and Me title on it. What up, Jamie Green? I'm doing well today. I'm drinking my coffee. I'm hanging out. I'm editing a video. No worries on my end. RDV God, thank you. Wink. Let's see. What year did Mac and Me come out? Mac and Me. 88. Mac and Me. 1988.
Here. He's the same motherfucker that made Mac.
What? No, I said 1988, motherfucker. What? Why is that not? Oh, is my number lock key on? Oh, there we go. Ah.
He's the same motherfucker that made Mac and Me. So, you know, that's promising. Raphael was sitting there, minding his own business, when he got a call from Edka Sarlouis, a Dutch film financier who owned theaters in South America. Sarlouis had access to an animatronic dinosaur that was about to be...
For this, I think we can just use movie clips. Anyone wanting to watch this, I highly recommend watching along with the commentary track from James Chelsea and friend Ariana Padilla says that, and friend happens to be Christina, Dead Meat Livestream moderator. So check that out if you want to on the Patreon. That's at the $3 tier. We watched it having never heard of it before, having no idea what it was, and it was an experience.
Right here. He's the same motherfucker that...
I'm a dinosaur man. Oh my god, I fucking love this stupid fucking movie.
Sir Louis had access to an animatronic dinosaur that
Wasn't there a clip of them like driving through the orchard for this part?
was about to be shipped to Texas to be used in Thousand Oaks, California.
Yeah.
Animatronic dinosaur that was about to be shipped to Texas to be used in an amusement park.
I mean, we can get the Tyrannosaurus.
Animatronic dinosaur that was about to be shipped to Texas to be used in dinosaur.
And then is there a clip that could be like an amusement park? Probably this.
That was about to be shipped to Texas to be used in an amusement park.
Hey, thanks, Sergio Ribeiro. Am I excited for the Paranormal Activity reboot? Yeah, I like those movies. Christopher Landon's writing it. Sure, I'll check it out.
Dinosaur that was about to be shipped to Texas to be used in an amusement park.
I mean, we can get the Tyrannosaurus Rex for.
Thanks, Phantom Gunslinger.
I mean,
That little, what was that, a little Lemonhead guy? What was that guy doing? Is he doing a little dance? Is he sprouting his little lemons? What was that?
In an amusement park.
We can get the Tyrannosaurus Rex for 3 weeks. In 3 weeks from now, and I want to make a movie about it.
So, with a
wait. That's kind of unclear.
Its face had structure and movement in it and everything. And it was going to be shipped down to Texas. But he said, we can get the movie. I mean, we can get the
Let's see if this is too choppy if I include this.
But he said, we can get the Tyrannosaurus Rex for 3 weeks. He said, we.
amusement park.
He said, we can get.
Thank you, Kathleen Dundas.
Amusement park.
He said, we can get the Tyrannosaurus Rex for.
Amusement park.
He said, we can get the Tyrannosaurus Rex for 3 weeks. In 3 weeks from now, and I want to make a movie about it.
So, with a
That works well enough.
A movie about it.
So, with a budget of $1 million, they got to work. The screen budget of $1 million.
Wonder if we can.
$1 they got to work. The screenplay was with a budget of $1 million. They got to work.
Thanks, Banana Sawyer. The not often mentioned sibling of Leatherface. And thank you, Zach Griffin and Nash, Livestream mainstay Nash Sanadiki. Thank you very much. The fuck just fell? I'm a dinosaur man.
$1 million, they got to work. The screen they got to work. The screen they got to work. The screenplay was written in 2 weeks with co-writers Gary Brockett and
yeah, people asking what software this is. There's a oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I didn't pin the FAQ document. Let me see. Where's that? I can pin that so it's at the top of the chat and then people can check that out if they have questions such as what editing software am I using. There it is. Chat rules and FAQ. I'm going to go ahead and pin this. I didn't see a Jose HD's super chat earlier. Thanks for the super chat, but you said I look like a serial killer.
Do I really look like a serial killer to you, man? Come on. Me.
Thanks, Sergio Ribeiro. Oh, shit. Mike Seigen's in the house.
You know, when I put on this filter, it makes me sound just like Michael Seigen.
marijuana and to get written in 2 weeks with co-writers Gary Brockett and Marijuana.
Let's see, 2 weeks. Let's see. The intro is always the most frustrating part of editing. Don't worry. Once we get into the rest of it, it's going to be a lot more fun. I wish I had mentioned her outfits in this movie because I feel like she gets to rock a lot of fun outfits throughout the duration of this movie. Like her fucking wedding, or no, not wedding, her funeral dress. Like that's a look.
The screenplay was written in 2 weeks with written in 2 weeks with co-writers Gary Brockett and Marijuana, and the screenplay was written in 2 weeks with co-writers Gary Brockett and Marijuana.
Can I see? Is there anything in the 5.1 channel? I feel like nothing has 5.1 when we're dealing with Tammy and the T-Rex. Yes, there's no 5.1 audio. Okay, I can get rid of that track. Then I'll make these smaller, bring this down a little bit so I can see more of the video. Does that have to be that big? Okay, that's better. Da 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 da. And let's just have this quote highlighted. How can I have this quote highlighted? It goes by so fast is the problem. Oh!
And Marijuana, and to Brockett and Marijuana, and to Gary Brockett and Marijuana, and together.
That is kind of funny though. Let's see. Hey, thanks, Kelly R. Okay, how about I do this? I will crop this guy, top one, and crop it from the top it. Crop it from the top it. Okay. Then the bottom one, that's fine, doing its own thing. We got a dinosaur in the back there. And
Marijuana.
And maybe I can just do like a black bar. Thank you, Medifilm. Yeah, Sergio, which way am I supposed to pronounce it? Thank you for the super chat. And Daniel Green, would I cover movies based on real murders? That's not appealing to me. I'm in it for the jokes. I don't want to make jokes about that stuff. So probably not. And then all I've got to do here is make a little one of these guys. So you just smoke a lot of pot and try and figure it out. Lower that up there, and then grab this and move it to the side here. And then you invert it. And then let's go ahead and get rid of the... Oh, no, we can have a little feather. We can have a little feather there.
Brockett and Marijuana, and together with...
There, that's good enough.
With co-writers Gary Brockett and Marijuana, and together with his then-wife Diane as...
Or we could even leave that up more.
Marijuana, and together with his... and Marijuana, and together with his then-wife Diane as producer, Raphael shot the film around their neighborhood in Thousand Oaks, California.
Audio's too low on what? There's a lot of different audio going on in this stream, so let me know if it's my mic, or if it's the audio of the editing, or if it's the audio of the big show, or if it's the audio of Robot James, or if it's the audio of Oh, that hard drive's gotta wake up. Oh, no, that's just not gonna work. Okay. Whoops. Thanks, JM. Well, if it's all low, then can't you just raise your volume? Right? Hold on. Let's see. Microphone. Here, I'm up a little more now. And is this any better? Does that make it? Yeah, that's louder. Okay. I don't like how... I don't like how this mic has to be at like 100% for people to say it sounds good. That's weird. I want to have room to go up. Whatever. There. Hopefully that's better.
Raphael shot the film.
All right, let's get a little bit of neighborhood stuff. I'm a dinosaur man. Is there an establishing shot of this school?
So,
Thanks, Sergio. But I've said it so many times. Do I have a favorite Michael Jackson song? Not really. I never really listened to him enough to have like a favorite song. Like Man in the Mirror is cool, but I mostly just know the hits. I don't know any deep cuts. Where?
Better soon. Oh man, it feels good.
Raphael shot the film around their.
Oh, shot the film. I could have him giving a shot. Thanks, Alex King.
Gentle, loving. He's coming out of his coma.
Put him back. Put him back. Tammy, is that you?
Oh, God.
Raphael shot the film around their neighborhood and Raphael shot the film around their. Raphael shot the film around their neighborhood.
All right, and then I guess neighborhood, we could use her house. Yeah. I'm a dinosaur man. Yeah, let's do that. Thanks, White Fang 74 Warrior.
Raphael shot the film around their neighborhood in Thousand Oaks, California. The result is not a good movie.
Cool.
The result is not a good movie, but one I still enjoy. It's stupid as a good movie, but
Be a push in. Let's do a little push in. Let's push that up to like 70. And lower it. And let's see. Yeah.
it's not a good movie, but one I still enjoy. It's stupid as all.
Oh, man, I cut this one a little close.
But one I still enjoy. It's stupid as all hell, but moves faster than a rat.
Oops. Yeah. That and that. I like It's Stupid as All Hell there. Thanks, Marcy.
It's stupid as all hell. It's stupid as all hell, but
And then moves faster than a raptor. Let's have, I guess her riding the dinosaur. Right?
You see it, Sheriff?
Yeah.
Thanks, Elizabeth. Elizabeth and Marcy and Sergio. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, Jess Gamble. Finding the fun ones are my favorite. Because, you know, I really like Freaky. I loved watching Freaky. I enjoyed it. But as far as, like, making a kill count on it goes, that was a tough script to write. There's a lot of plot stuff that I have to explain. And I hate when I get bogged down in explaining plot. I just want to have fun, make jokes, you know? I hate it when I have to be like, that's why people are like, you should have included Booker's watch thing. I'm like, no, that's such a small, insignificant thing that to explain would add another 30 seconds to a minute to the video, which doesn't, sound like a lot, but it is a lot of time to just add for one thing that I could easily cut out for plot purposes.
It is all hell, but moves faster than a raptor, with a bunch of dark humor that wouldn't be out of place in a raptor with a bunch of dark humor that
Yeah, I always get real excited when I can figure out like a whole kind of subplot to cut out. I'm like, oh fuck yes, I don't have to explain it. In the has anyone here seen 12-Hour Shift? That's gonna be an upcoming kill count. Very excited. It's one of my favorite films from 2020. I love it. It's fucking hilarious. But there's there's a lot going on in that movie. It's like intersecting plot lines. It's like a Coen Brothers movie, but there's one side character is like a woman in a coma that they keep revisiting throughout. And then at the end, I realized like, oh, she doesn't bear, she bears a little enough effect on the plot that I can just never mention her. And I was like, cool. That's, I don't know, 10 minutes of the movie's screen time that I don't have to fucking write about. So that helps a lot. Shelly Stokes, thank you for the super chat. Was I always planning to do Tammy and the T-Rex, or did I watch Joe Bob hosting it and it inspired you to do it? No, this was planned at the beginning of the year. And then I saw that Joe Bob covered it. I was like, oh, synergy, nice. Dylan Kelly, thanks a lot.
dark humor that wouldn't be out of place in a John Waters film. It was wouldn't be out of place in a John Waters film. It was originally filmed with a lot of gore. And I mean a lot of gore. Check this out. Hell yeah, right? But producer Sar Louie wanted this out. Hell yeah, right? But producer Sar...
Is there a better hell yeah, right? This is gonna suck going through all these. I think I did way too many on-screen takes in this one. This is also gonna be loud, I think.
Hell yeah, right? Hell yeah, right? Hell yeah, right?
You know what? If I can just take the audio from that previous hell yeah, right? I think that would be good enough for me. Thanks, Gray Griffin 3. And so that's on screen and modify audio channels. Oh, I already did that. Cool.
Hell yeah, right? Hell yeah, right? Hell yeah, right? But hell yeah, right? But hell yeah, right? Hell yeah, right? Produce. Hell yeah, right? Hell yeah, right? Hell yeah, right? Producer song.
This might not work.
Hell yeah, right? Producer song. Hell yeah, right? But producer Sar. Hell yeah.
There's just like a little, there's just a little thing I'm doing with my voice in the OG take that I'm not a big fan of.
Hell yeah, right? But producer Sar. Hell yeah, right?
Yeah, it like goes up a little too.
Hell yeah, right? But producer Sar.
That's close.
Hell yeah, right? But producer.
What if I just pull this back all the way to here?
Hell yeah, right?
Oh, and then if I push that back?
Hell yeah, right?
Hell yeah. There we go.
Hell yeah, right? But producer.
There. I like that a little more. Probably imperceptible difference to most of you, but...
Hell yeah, right? But producer Sar Louie wanted a family-friendly comedy. So unbeknownst to director Raphael, he recut the film and removed all the blood to give it a PG-13. He recut the film and removed all the blood to give it a PG-13.
Oh, wait, you know what? Removed all the blood. There is a shot earlier of him, like, picking blood out of his teeth. That's fun.
recut the film and removed all the blood to give it a
And actually, for recut, we can have him cutting into the scalp with a scalpel. Is that why it's called a scalpel? Does that have anything to do with scalp? Wow.
Thanks, Cartoon Cats.
He recut the film and removed all the blood to give it a PG-13 home video release. He recut the film and removed all the blood to give it a PG-13 home video release in time for Christmas. To give it a PG-13 home video release in time for Christmas. Thankfully, in 2019, home video company Vinegar Syndrome restored the original uncut version, largely due to the efforts of co-founder Joe Rubin. Huge thanks to their respect for version. Largely due to the efforts of
I like this little clip for that. I don't think there's like any video or pictures of Joe Rubin.
Largely due to the efforts of co-founder Joe Rubin. Huge thanks to their respect for cult and exploitation films. They were also the ones who released a beautiful Blu-ray restoration of Ice Cream Man. The Vinegar Syndrome restoration is available to watch on Shudder, which is
Let's get that logo in there more. So start with this, and then our endpoint, let's have it be higher up there. So the Shudder there.
The Vinegar Syndrome restoration is available to watch on Shudder, which is actually today's sponsor, allowing me to show you all that restored goodness. Shudder is my favorite streaming service. Allowing me to show you all that restored goodness. Shudder is my favorite streaming service because it's completely dedicated to horror and thrillers. When Chelsea and I want to watch a random horror movie, we always turn to Shudder because we know that we can find a perfect mix of classics we're familiar with, movie blind spots we've been meaning to watch, and completely new movies that we've never even heard of before. It's the perfect way to expand your horror palette, and it's only $5.99 a month or $50.
I think I actually want to be on screen for that. Oh, Big James.
And it's only $5.99 a month or $56.99 a year. To try Shudder.
Then what I can do is take out Shudder.com. Have that come in. So with this one, we'll delete that, and with this one, we'll delete that. And now we have two separate graphics that I can fade in. Thanks, Cartoon Cats. Suicidal Maniac 08, thanks for that. Anyone else that I miss? Sorry, while I'm doing this work. No, I think I got it all. I think I got it all. All right, so we'll do a little fade in here. These. The word scalpel comes from a Latin word scalpellus, but beyond that, I have no idea. Okay. Well, thanks for trying.
And it's only
Oh, wait.
$5.99 a month.
Wait, what? How does that work? Did I delete the wrong thing? Ha! I did. I'm an idiot. Okay, so let's unlook at that. This will be $5.99 a month. Shit! Ah! Delete. Delete. Fucking Matt Hardy over here. It's only
horror palette. And it's only And it's only $5.99 a month or
okay, and then add this back in. Delete. I see. That's the problem. Delete this. Do a little this guy.
$5.99 a month. And it's only $5.99 a month or $56.99 a year. To try Shudder,
Push in on that one.
to expand your horror palette. And it's only
Or actually, I'll push in on this one.
$5.99
Yeah.
a month or
And we'll just move these up. Then we'll add little sound effects. Little breathing in sound effects. This guy, I think. Bop and bop.
and it's only $5.99 a month or $56.
Thank you, Megan. Thank you.
And it's only $5.99 a month or $56.99 a year.
And for this one, I think I can scooch myself over here to give that more room. Okay.
To try Shudder free horror palette. And it's only $5.99 a month or $56.99 a year. To try Shudder free for 30 days, go to Shudder.com and use promo code DeadMeatJames. That's Shudder.com. SHUDDER.
And why don't we make this, I guess, make this promo code pop with a little bit of yellow. And then that should be good. And we'll be done with the intro. We can move on to the fun stuff.
James. That's Shudder.com. SHUDDER. Promo code DeadMeatJames
See you, Liz.
for a free 30-day trial. Great, the intro's over. Let's see who gets killed by a dinosaur.
There. Great, the intro's over. That's how I feel right now, too. Make that. And before I do the intro, I will and grab some more coffee. 1 second. Dude, my sister lives in Tampa and her job is like shipped, you know, it's like delivering groceries and stuff. She just told me that Natty Neidhart was at her last delivery. Fucking Natalia. She always like she delivers to Kenan Thompson and she Carmella, I think she's delivered to, cuz like she's, you know, where a bunch of the wrestlers live. Also gotta check some other stuff. Cool. Okay. Thanks, Cartoon Cats, again. I have lots of editors, but kill counts take a ton of work. And so the editors have done all this stuff that I'm about to go over and just finesse a little bit.
The intro's over. Let's see who gets killed by a dinosaur.
I'm not the only channel that makes kill counts. Plenty of channels make kill counts. Only one channel has me. Wait. Oh my god. On the Shudder graphic, month is capitalized and year isn't, and it bothers Josh. Thank you, editor Josh, for literally texting me to tell me that he is bothered by the fact that... Good call, dude. Hell yeah. I like to see that. I like to see that attention to detail, editor Josh. But my sister is now telling me that the experience was super cringe. So I'm going to have to call her and figure out what this is all about. And I'm also just going to mute my mic so I don't get anyone in trouble here, like Natalia. Hold on.
Would be doing wild things. Young woman would be doing wild things just 4 years later. I was who was Isaac in Children of 6, Isaac's Return. Count and Friday. Later would be awfully count. We've seen an Evil Bong, Demonic Toys, and Bride of Reality.
And I think if you look at Baby Oopsie, there's a
Demonic Toys, and Bride of Reality. Demonic Toys and Bride of Demonic Toys and Bride of we've seen
Okay, sorry, I'm back. Sorry, I'm sure that was rude.
But I never promised that I would be polite.
Yeah, and I was able to get a little bit of work done. So. I did not tell Janelle that my live stream audience said hi. I'm sorry. Hi, Orwellianson. How are you? Do I not have a clip of John? Is it Bugler or Beagler? Does anyone know? Let me search my script. Evil Bong. EB1. Rewrite notes. Oh, you know what? If it's in here, it'll be in here. Bugler. You'll see tits eat hands. Oh. Not. Huh? Why did I... I'm talking about mofos like the Gingerbread Man, though here he's voiced as well as controlled by John Carl Beekler. I don't know if he did makeup effects then on this movie. I might have to delete that. Oh, good. Thanks. My name is Eris.
John Carl Buechler, whose work we've seen in Evil. We've seen in.
I'm probably going to have to re-record that, huh? Let's see.
Demonic Toys.
Maybe not.
Whose work we've seen in Demonic Toys and work we've seen in Demonic. Whose work we've seen in Demonic Toys.
Yeah, it's probably a re.
Work we've seen in Demonic Toys and whose work we've seen in Demonic Toys. Whose work we've seen in Demonic Toys and Bride of Reanimator. For this.
It's not the worst.
Whose work we've seen in Demonic Toys and Bride of Demonic Toys and Bride. This movie, Carl Buechler, who let's cut to the Malaise. What the fuck? And quick, before they have to. He comes after Carl next. This movie's got plenty. Where Michael attacks him and friggin' bites his friggin', which he hams it up into the camera. Too late. Good.
Oh, I'm like, why don't I recognize any of this? It's because I was skipping around. Let's just go back to where I was supposed to be before I took that fucking phone call and tried to work while on a phone call. I was like, wait, when did I get to this point anyway? How did I get here? I may ask myself. Hey, yo, what's good? Yo, boy, Rowlett YT, what up? Thanks, Jack Torrance. Oh, cool. Hey, not everyone can do everything. Someone above you said, I think James could be a great makeup director. No, I would be the worst. I'm so not good at anything tactile or anything that involves, like, art, paint, design. I'm very bad at all of those things.
The movie begins with a song about me. I'm a dinosaur man. I am. I'm a dinosaur man. We're on. About me. I'm a dinosaur. It begins with a song about me. I'm a dinosaur man. I am. I'm a dinosaur man. We're uncomfortable. The movie begins with a song about me. I'm a dinosaur man. I am. I'm a dinosaur man. We're uncomfortable. I am. I'm a dinosaur man. I am. I'm a dinosaur man. We're uncomfortable. I am. I'm a dinosaur man.
Be 1 frame longer for the timing. Thank you, Lord Pickle Nips. That Thanks for the super chat. That answer is in my Q&A video. Was it Dinoceus? The animal that velociraptors are based
I am. I'm a dinosaur man.
on in the Jurassic Park movies.
I am. I'm a dinosaur man. We're uncomfortably.
Now, is it funnier? Which one's funnier? This as the close-up, or I'm a dinosaur man as the close-up?
I am. I'm a dinosaur man. We're uncomfortable. I am. I'm a dinosaur man. We're
I kind of like that. Thanks, Easy Play It.
about me.
You know, with stuff like that, I really got to feel it. You can't just ask me to say it and then it won't come from the heart, you know? Although I am curious about...
Dr. Satan!
How's that?
I am. I'm a dinosaur man. We're uncomfortably watching a high school cheer session, and boy is it clear that Denise Richards is new to the screen. Funny to think. Denise Richards is new to the screen. Funny to think of. And boy is it clear that Denise Richards is new to the screen. Funny to think of how this visibly unsure young woman.
God, these shots.
Funny to think of how this visibly unsure young woman would be doing wild things. Funny to think of
Ah, she just looks like she's concentrating so hard.
Funny to think of how this visibly unsure young woman would be doing wild things just 4 years later. I was pleasantly surprised to see that Ms. Richards actually filmed a short interview for this movie's Blu-ray release.
Some people get embarrassed when work's.
Thanks, Jaden Gennard. Oh, well, happy birthday, bro.
Blu-ray release.
Some people get embarrassed when work's brought up. I don't care, as bad as whatever or this or that, and I don't even think. I think this was something that was so fun. I had such a good time with.
She's like, fuck it, I don't give a fuck.
For this movie's Blu-ray release.
Some people get embarrassed.
Blu-ray release.
Some people get embarrassed when work's brought up. I don't care, as bad as whatever or this or that, and I don't even think. I think this was something that was so fun, and I had such a good time with. Thing that was so fun. I had such a good thing that was so fun. I had such a good something that was so fun. I had such a so fun. I had such. Some people get embarrassed when work's brought up. I don't care, as bad as whatever or this or that, and I don't even think. I think this was something that was so fun. I had such a good time. It was such a great experience for me, and worked with amazing people, and you know, I'm proud of all the work that I've done. Each job has gotten me to the next job.
Now let's get a Jennifer Aniston.
Good attitude to have.
Done. Each job has gotten me to the next job.
Now let's get a Jennifer Aniston interview on the next release of Leprechaun. Tammy's current release of Leprechaun. Tammy's current beau is the Tammy's.
Is there a version where I say, Tammy's current beau is... That's the intonation I would prefer to have.
Tammy's current beau is... What's surprising? Tammy's current... recently portrayed character. We're uncomfortably... Think of how this visibly unsure... Tammy's current beau is...
Yes, that is what I want. Instead of stressing current, stress beau.
Tammy's current beau is the grass-stained crop top wearing Michael. Tammy's current beau is the grass-stained crop top wearing Michael, who's Tammy's current beau is the grass-stained crop top wearing Michael, who's good looking.
Wow. besides the difference in inflection, I delivered it the exact same way.
Release of Leprechaun. Tammy's current beau is the grass-stained crop top wearing Michael, who's good. Tammy's current beau is the beau is Tammy's current beau.
Oh, I don't want that credit on there for that low.
Tammy's current beau is the grass beau.
Or for that short, not that low.
Tammy's current beau is the grass-stained crop top wearing Michael, whose good looks.
Man, I cut this one real tight.
Top wearing Michael, whose good looks are approved of by Tammy. Top wearing Michael, whose good looks are approved of by Tammy's gay friend Byron. Now, I know
Thanks, Abby B.
looks are approved of by Tammy's gay
Watch the kill count trailer to find out what this movie is about. Kind of for this one.
whose good looks are approved of by Tammy's gay friend Byron. Now, I know that seeing this character in this type of movie at this point in time is probably making some of you a little apprehensive right now. But surprisingly, Byron is a decently portrayed character, and the only ones who make jokes at his expense are two asshole cops. Yes, he's expense are two asshole cops. Yes, he's
Thanks, Jordan.
are two asshole cops. Yes, he's stereotypically flamboyant, but the movie treats.
Do I have a different delivery of this?
Yes, he's.
Yes!
And the only ones who make jokes treats him. Tammy's love for Michael. Yes, he's stereotypically. Yes, he's. Yes, he's.
I do like this yes a little bit more.
Yes, he's stereotypically.
Yes! Yes!
Asshole cops. Yes, he's stereotypically flamboyant.
Oh, thank you, Temperized LK. Hello yourself.
Two asshole cops. Yes, he's stereotypically flamboyant, but the movie treats him more.
That works. And then, what's the problem here? This one?
Asshole cops. Yes, he's stereotypically flamboyant, but the movie treats him more like a hero than a joke. Could have been a lot worse, is all I'm saying. Tammy. But the movie treats him more like a hero than a joke. Could have been a lot.
Yes, another live stream. I'm Michael Peterson. Welcome. Welcome to the party, pal. I'm a dinosaur man.
Could have been a lot worse, is all I'm saying. Tammy's love for.
Thanks, Roblox Gaming. What you doing? Well, I'm editing. That's what I'm doing. Hold on. I was trying to say on stream, but the chat was too fast on the. Oh, wait, no, I already got that. Thank you, Josh. And then. When will the video come out? On Friday.
Tammy's love for Michael and his flower-eating ways is rejected. Tammy's love for Michael and his flower-eating ways is rejected by her ex-boyfriend Billy, a Henry Bowers kind.
Yeah, wow. Why did I cut this so fucking tight? God damn.
Her ex-boyfriend Billy, a Henry Bowers kind of guy, whose ex-boyfriend Billy, a Henry Bowers kind of guy, whose harassment of Bowers kind of guy, whose harassment of Michael makes Tammy scream. Makes Tammy Michael makes Tammy scream.
Stop it! Fucking love that. Stop it!
This kind of guy whose harassment of Michael makes Tammy scream.
Stop it!
Scream.
Stop it!
Oh my god. Guy whose harassment of Michael makes Tammy scream.
Stop it!
Oh my god, she sounded like a toddler being put down for a nap.
Stop it! Stop it!
harassment of Michael makes Tammy scream. Oh my god, she sounded like a toddler being... whose harassment of Michael makes Tammy scream.
Oh wait, is that a little jump cut?
Whose harassment of Michael makes Tammy scream. Oh my god, she sounded like a toddler being put down for a nap. Down for a nap. Down for a nap. Their fight features crazed onlookers and people's elbows, and only... Their fight features... Their fight features crazed onlookers and...
She looks so crazed, Siobhan Durkin does there.
Crazed onlookers and people's elbows, and... People's elbows, and only... People's elbows, and only... People's elbows, and only... Crazed onlookers and people's elbows, onlookers and people's elbows, and only people's elbows, and only ends when both dudes decide to grab each other's dicks. And only ends when both dudes
What about this?
And only ends when both dudes decide to grab
This fucking movie, dude.
And only ends when both dudes decide to grab each other's dicks.
What we got here is one of them
Dicks.
What we got here is one of them testicular stand-offs.
Stop it! That should probably go on the soundboard, huh?
There's dicks.
What we got here is one of them testicular stand-offs.
Well, at least grab each other's dicks.
What we got here is one of them testicular stand-offs.
Well, at least now that the cops are here, Tammy won't be screaming and blowing out her mic anymore. I stand corrected.
Thanks, Gavin Plays, since Friday the 13th. OG! Thanks, Lampshade. What did you just walk in on? Oh, I'm sorry. Would you prefer me to...
Stop it! Blowing out her mic anymore. Blowing out her mic anymore. I stand corrected. Now that we know Tam...
Boom. Boom. Boom.
I stand corrected. I stand corrected. I stand corrected. Now not her mic anymore. Her mic anymore. I stand corrected. Now that we know Tammy won't be screaming and blowing out her mic anymore. I stand corrected. Now that we know Tammy, let's meet Now that we know Tammy, let's meet the T-Rex, a 12-foot animatronic that is fully operational. Look at those eyes, those hands, that mouth! This stumpy-armed swole boy is being controlled by computer geek Bobby. This stumpy-armed swole boy is being controlled by... This stumpy-armed swole boy is being controlled by computer geek Bobby, played by Controlled by computer geek Bobby, played by John. Controlled by computer geek Bobby, played by John Franklin, who was Isaac in Children of the Corn, and Children of the Corn 666. Children of the Corn 666. And Children of the Corn 666, Isaac's Return. But mad scientist Corn and Children of the Corn and Children of the Corn 666, Isaac's Return. But mad scientist Dr. Gunther Wackenstein wants his new pet to have more than just a circuit board.
I will give you.
Wants his new pet to have more than just a circuit board.
I will give you everything.
Circuit board.
I will give you everything. I will give you a brain. I will give you a brain. Brain. I will give you immortality.
Gunther is
immortality.
Gunther is Gunther is board.
I will give you everything. I will give you a brain. I will give you immortality.
Gunther is played with gusto by screen veteran Terry Kaiser, last seen on the kill count in Friday 7, where he was the scummy therapist who got.
Let's see if I can make this work.
Seen on the kill.
Do we use this shot? What's that? What's this shot?
I will give you.
So that's that shot. So there's a shot before. Oh, just that. And that's this shot? Oh no, that's different.
On the kill count in
Yeah, there. Cool.
on the kill count in
Okay, and so I can make this clip bigger. Match his face there. Let's see how that works.
Screen veteran Terry Kaiser, last seen on the kill count in Friday 7, where he
Yes.
Friday 7, where he was the scummy therapist who got murdered with a weed whacker. Good times. Tammy calls the scummy therapist who got murdered with a weed whacker. Good times. Tammy calls Michael later that night and
Whew, all right.
Tammy calls Michael later that night and asks him to come over and climb up her trellis. Hey ya! He gives her a net later that night and asks him later that night and asks him later that night and asks him to come over and climb up her trellis. Hey ya! He gives her a
Hold on, I got a pool guy walking up to my front door, so let me go check what that's all about. 1 second. Never mind. Wasn't a pool guy. It was a house insurance exterior inspector. You buy a house and everyone wants to fucking come over and inspect it and do all sorts of shit, man. I tell you.
Asks him to come over and climb up her trellis. Hey, ya! He gives her a necklace and a little cheek smooch, and before the necklace, he gives her a necklace and a little cheek smooch, and before you know it, they're making mouth sounds together on her mattress.
I love you too.
You know who's
Thanks, demon.
her mattress?
I love you too.
Her mattress.
I love you too.
You know who's not gonna love this though? Billy, who just rolled up with a squad and walks right past Tammy's dad into their house. What the fuck, Pops? You're losing your domain to a bunch of teens who watch Beavis and Butthead. Can't say I blame him too much though, because this
Thanks, Michael Santaniello. March Madness bracket of Golden Chainsaw kills. That is a good idea that I'll probably do next year. This year, it's you know, it's a little more self-serving, I guess, but I think I want to do a March Madness bracket of to the numbers gags. I think to celebrate their recent evolution, their recent, you know, jumping up to a new level thanks to the work of editor Mike Seigan. I want to do a March Madness style bracket of to the numbers gags from kill counts. And so I'll be putting that together in March. Thanks, K-Soda Jaruro. Thank you very much.
blame him too much though, because this scene does a good Beavis and Butthead. Can't say I blame him too much though, because this scene does a good job making Billy look scary.
How'd you do this? You're mine. Don't you know you're mine? I'll be back.
The original
That is why I asked on the subreddit.
scary.
How'd you do this? You're mine. Don't you know you're mine? I'll be back.
The original
How'd you do this?
scary.
How'd you do this? You're mine. Don't you know you're mine? I'll be back.
The original script wasn't written as a comedy, but that changed when Raphael saw the quality of the robot dinosaur.
You have to write something that fits the parameters of what you have, and the most forgiving.
There is a subreddit, r/deadmeatjames. Fucking check it out.
Dinosaur.
You have to write something that fits the parameters of what you have, and the most forgiving thing in films is humor. You make fun of the work in films is humor. Films is humor. You make fun of the work you're making in a sense.
Despite that,
and that's how the story comes across. In films is humor. You make fun of the work you're making in a sense.
despite that pivot,
Glad you love these streams, Michael Peterson.
In a sense.
despite that pivot, the younger actors committed to the original tone and played their parts completely.
Let's see.
Get the cars.
Here. Look here.
Running from this guy.
Michael, I don't want my parents to know. Just go.
You sure you're gonna be okay?
Yes, just go. Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Sense.
Despite that pivot, the younger actors
I'm gonna get you, asshole! Get the cars, Nancy! Get the
committed to the original tone and played their that pivot, the younger actors committed to the original
It's his, man!
committed to the original tone and played their part. pivot, the younger actors committed to the original tone and played their parts completely straight. They're committed to the original tone and played their parts completely straight.
Should be and played their parts completely straight, but I'm assuming I don't have a different take of that. Let's see.
And played their parts completely straight. Batter up! Terry Kaiser. Despite that pivot, the younger actors committed to the original tone and played their parts completely straight. Committed to the original tone and played
I might like that more. I don't like the random stressing on parts.
and played their parts completely.
Played their parts.
The younger actors committed to the original tone and played their parts completely straight.
Yeah, let's try that.
Despite that pivot, the younger actors committed to the original tone and played their parts completely straight.
Yeah, I like that more.
The younger actors committed to the original tone and played their parts completely straight. Their seriousness. Played their parts completely straight. Their seriousness. Their parts completely straight. Their serious.
You make fun of the work you're making, in a sense.
Despite that pivot, the younger actors committed to the original tone and played their parts completely straight. Their seriousness, acting like they're not in a ridiculous film, is what makes this movie work so well for me. Terry Kaiser's campy performance is great and all, but I wouldn't enjoy works so well for me. Terry Kaiser's campy performance is great and all, but I wouldn't enjoy the movie if everyone was winking at the camera the whole time. Billy and his campy performance is great and all, but
Yes, resuscitate Elder.
No, Michael, no!
Whoa, mommy. If he wakes up, live!
Live!
Fuck up!
Terry Kaiser's campy performance is great and all, but I wouldn't enjoy it and all, but I wouldn't enjoy the movie if everyone was winking at the camera the whole time.
Cool.
Billy and his gang chase Michael through the streets, and after a short but well-shot chase scene, one in which Paul Walker did his own stunts, they run him down and batter up! Billy and his bros beat Michael like a drum, then stuff him into the trunk and break it.
Glad you're enjoying it, B-Flames.
Michael like a drum, then stuff him into the trunk. Stuff him into the trunk and break into their favorite place, the Wild Animal Park. Half off admission on weekdays. Billy loves.
Is there a effect on that, or is that just being sped up a little bit?
Half off admission on weekdays. Billy loves the Wild Animal Park. Half off admission on weekdays. Billy loves wild animals, man. Hell, Billy loves wild animals, man.
Fucking, that's not the shot. Right? Oh, no, it is. Okay. Anyway, great shots from editor Josh picking this.
Billy loves wild animals, man. Hell, his main henchman there is named Weasel. That's an animal. Hell, his main henchman there is named Weasel. That's an animal. Weasel. That's an animal. Michael's a...
Can I show you my puppet from the Saw videos? No, that guy's upstairs. He's on the set. You can see him. He's right there. It's upstairs. I ain't gonna walk upstairs and just fucking show you that. That's weird.
henchman there is named Weasel. That's an animal. Michael's evacuated from their... That's an animal. Michael's evacuated from their vehicle and left behind by his lonesome in this land of scary... Michael's evacuated from their vehicle and left behind by his lonesome in this land of scary kitty cats and stock sound effects. Oh, kitty cats.
Thanks, Mr. Meme Among Us.
In this land of scary kitty cats and stock sound effects. Stock sound effects. Oh no. Sound effects. Oh.
Honestly, that's probably an actual sound taken from an actual cat, but it sounds so fake just because that's what they sound like. Do I ever get recognized in public? I don't go out in public. I just stay in my house and stay healthy. I had a dream last night I had COVID.
Stock sound effects. Oh, no.
I couldn't smell perfume. Thanks, BMTV.
Stock sound effects. Oh no. No, man. Oh no, man. You've got Mufasa after you. Oh shit, dude. Bagheera's here too. Director Stuart Raff after you. Oh shit, dude. Bagheera's here too. Director Stuart Raffill's first job in Hollywood was training wild animals at a ranch. So, I guess that's why this is part of the movie. Eventually, the... I guess that's why this is part of the movie. I guess that's why this is part of the movie.
Oh, I like that.
I guess that's why this is part of the movie.
I'm a dinosaur man. Oh wait, yeah, I think I got so if I'm like oh, I thought I set that to loop. I didn't loop. This fucking thing is almost awesome. Top right should loop. Oh, I didn't give it enough air at the end. Stop it. No, I said, oh yeah, clear. Clear. How do I do this? Clear this guy? Okay. Nope, that was fucked up. Nope. I'm not even good at beatboxing. I just want to fuck this up. I fucking told you to fucking loop. What is the matter with you? All right, and then let's go. Dinosaur. 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 I love this thing. I'm glad you were here for that, Mike. Yeah, clip it. Mods, clip stuff like that. Let's do social media stuff. I got to respond to Liz about it, but she has great ideas for social media stuff.
animals at a ranch, so I guess that's why this is part of the movie. Ranch, so I guess that. So I guess that's why. So I guess that's why this is part of the movie. I guess that's why this is part of the movie. Eventually. So I guess that's why this is animals at a ranch. So I guess that's why this is part of the movie. Eventually, the.
Now, I don't think there's a clipping function, Tunes, but what's your equivalent, Jordan, that you're going to do? I mean, I'll always have the VODs saved. They can always be downloaded and edited. Thanks, Dapper Crown. How did I first hear about this movie? We were looking for a movie to do on a commentary track a year ago. Oh, Jordan's screen recording. Nice. And came across this and watched it a year ago. It was January 2020.
This is part of the movie. Eventually, the lion catches up to Michael's stunt double and mauls the poor guy against the ground for a mow. Quick, Game Warden, get out there and fire live ammunition at that kid. Whether by lion or by shotgun, Michael wins a trip to the hospital, where he's treated for...
Really cut this one tight.
Wins a trip to the hospital, where he's treated... at that kid. Whether by lion or by shotgun, Michael wins a trip to the hospital, where he's treated for an acute case of coma. He's visited for an acute case of coma. He's visited.
I don't want this clip in there because that is confusing. Who's that guy?
He's visited not only by Tammy and Byron, but also he's visited not only
Dinosaur. That's really loud.
He's visited not only by Tammy and Byron, but also by an acute case of coma. He's visited not only by Tammy and Byron, but also by Dr. Gunther Wackenstein and his assistant/lover, Helga. They're kind of like a horned up Boris and Natasha. Helga's played...
There is a clip. Is this it? No. That. So, let's see if I can use this.
They're kind of like a horned up Boris and Natasha. Helga's... They're kind of like a horned up Boris and Natasha. They're kind of like a horned up Boris and Natasha. Helga's played by Ellen Dubin, who, a decade later, would be awfully kind to that strange Napoleon.
Let's have her at the door talking to him.
She's at a friend's house right now.
Well, hey! Would be awfully kind to that strange Napoleon boy. Despite Gunther...
Now, is there a close-up of her that I can use?
Him? Helga, did you hear that? This is his...
Doctor. Helga's played by Ellen Dubin, who...
I guess I could go to that earlier scene with them, yeah.
Helga's played by Ellen Dubin, who...
I will give you everything. I will give you a brain.
Who played by Ellen Dubin, who a decade later would be awfully kind to that strange Napoleon boy. Dubin, who a decade later would be awfully kind to that strange Napoleon boy. Despite
Cool.
by Ellen Dubin, who a decade later would be awfully kind to that strange Napoleon boy. Despite Gunther's proliferation of secondhand smoke and Helga's proliferation of cleavage, they're well regarded by at least one other doctor there, and he points them towards the comatose Michael. Despite Gunther's proliferation of secondhand smoke and Helga's proliferation of cleavage, they're well regarded by at least one other doctor there, and he points them towards the Despite Gunther's proliferation of secondhand
Thanks, Mr.
smoke
Goonch.
and Helga's proliferation of cleavage, they're well regarded by at least one other doctor there, and he points them towards the comatose Michael. Since Michael doesn't have any family, the doctors connive to steal him away, starting with a fabricated flatline and a Mel Brooksian line delivery. Starting with a fabricated flatline. Starting with a fabricated flatline and a Mel Brooks flatline and a Mel Brooksian line delivery.
Live! Live!
Mel Brooksian line delivery.
Live! Live! Live!
Well, that's it.
Michael's a parent.
Thanks, Calu Frax. Am I gonna play modern games in the future or just stick to old shit? Well, when I get to them in the Doom series, I'll play the new Doom games.
Line delivery.
Live! Live! Live!
Well, that's it.
Michael's a line delivery.
Live! Live! Live!
Well, that's it.
Michael's apparent death causes Michael's apparent death causes both Tammy and Byron to faint, and Helga both Tammy and Byron to faint, and Helga Michael's apparent death causes both Tammy and Byron to faint, and Helga makes off with the body as the movie veers the body and Helga makes off with the body as the movie veers into full-on comedy for a while. I tend to find this film funniest in the...
Yeah, and then is there like a clip to use here, maybe?
To loving coma.
Put him back. You know, have me.
Coma.
Put him back. Put him back.
Tammy, is that you?
For a while. I tend to find this film funniest in the little moments, though. Not broad scenes like this one, where Michael keeps regaining consciousness until Helga knocks him out with a punch. The quack where Michael keeps regaining consciousness until Helga knocks him out with a punch.
Pow.
In the little moments, though. Not broad scenes like this one, where Not broad scenes like this one, where Michael keeps regaining consciousness until this one, where Michael keeps... Not broad scenes like this one. Not broad scenes...
What if I just start it here?
Not broad scenes like this one, where Michael keeps
Why'd I switch this over to YouTube? Bigger audience. There's more people here on YouTube than Twitch. A Twitch stream gets a couple hundred. It's, you know, not really comparable.
Michael keeps regaining consciousness until Helga knocks him out with a punch. Michael keeps regaining consciousness until Helga knocks him out with a punch. The quacks take Michael back to the lab, or obvious film set rather, and Gunther gives us the first taste of this movie's graphic gore. Nah, man, I ain't talking about that. I ain't talking about that scalpel slit. Dude takes a friggin' jigsaw and runs it over Michael's head, all the while yucking it up like an uncle at Thanksgiving dinner. Yucking it up. All the while yucking it up like an uncle at Thanksgiving dinner. Thanksgiving dinner. Thanksgiving. Like an uncle at Thanksgiving. Like an uncle at Thanksgiving dinner.
No pain, no gain, you know.
Dinner.
No pain, no gain, you know. I mean, if you're going to make an omelet, you have to break a few eggs, right?
Gunther tells Thanksgiving dinner.
No pain, no gain, you know.
Dinner.
No pain, no gain, you know. I mean, if you're going to make an omelet, you have to break.
Thanksgiving dinner.
No pain, no gain, you know. I mean, if you're going to make an omelet, you have to break a few eggs, right?
Gunther tells.
You have to break a few eggs, right?
Gunther tells Saw 4 to hold his scalpel as he removes Michael's skull and starts poking around in his brain. Because this is how brains work. Tick attack! In his brain. Because this is how brains work. Tick attack!
I like to fool around like that.
And look.
I like to fool around like that.
And look. Tick attack!
I like to fool around like that.
And
Watch. I like to fool around like that.
I'm gonna just put that whole fucking clip in there.
Tick attack!
I like to fool around like that.
And look. How brains work. Tick attack! Brains work. Tick attack! Tick attack!
I like to fool around like that.
And look. That's how brains work. Tick attack!
I like to fool around like that.
And look.
Maybe I could take a frame off the end of that clip. There's something.
Tick attack!
I like to fool. I like to fool around like that.
And look, I know the dude's lying there. And look. And look, I know the dude's lying there with his brain no longer attached, but as you'll see shortly, Michael's technically still alive, so that brainless boy ain't going on the kill count. Besides, Gunther can't kill Michael. He needs to hook his brain up to that data cell. Gunther quickly makes the proper connections. You know, red, white, yellow, picture and sound. It's really very simple. He plans, you know, red, white, yellow, picture and sound. Picture and sound. It's really very simple. He plans to lobotomize the brain to give him complete control over it, but for plot purposes, he decides to do it the next day and clocks out for the night to go horn it up with Helga. They tell Bobby and clocks out for the night to go horn it up with Helga. They tell Bobby and their muscle man Carl to clean up, and I like the scenes with these two goofs together. They're a classic oddball pairing. Plus, they order pizza from places with awesome delivery guys. Like that guy right there? I'd vote for that guy. I wonder wonder if Efren Ramirez and Ellen Dubin ever talked about this movie on the set of Napoleon Dynamite. As Michael awakens,
I think I might just get rid of that line.
I'd vote for that guy. As Michael awakens inside right there, I'd vote for that guy. As Michael awakens inside the Dinobot, some wild Michael awakens inside the Michael awakens inside the Dinobot, some wildly zoomy handheld shots show us what he's pointing his new eyes at. When he sees his old body, handheld shots show us what he's pointing his new eyes at. When he sees his
I feel like there's more of a wildly zoomy.
I'd vote for that guy. I'd vote for that guy. As Mike that guy right there, I'd vote for that guy. As Mike delivery guys. Like that guy right there, I'd vote for that guy. As Michael awakens inside the Dinobot, some wild wildly zoomy handheld shots.
That's not wildly zoomy. Why'd I write that line? There's something.
Some wildly zoomy handheld shots show us what he's pointing his new eyes at.
That's a little better, right? Is that it? Yeah. Okay.
Some wildly zoomy handheld shots show us what he's pointing his new eyes at. When he's
And then, but that clip was used earlier right here, right? Yeah.
Clean up, and I like the scene.
Is there another one of these?
Well, I got it's a 10.
Yeah, let's do this. So we'll use this clip here.
And I like. They tell Bobby and their muscle man Carl to clean up, and I like the scenes with these two goofs together. They're a classic oddball pairing. Plus, they're a classic oddball pairing. Plus,
the way he sticks his butt out, it's funny to me.
And I like the scenes with these two goofs.
NXT Carnage, you think I sound different on this mic than the normal kill count microphone? I don't sound that different. Welcome to the Kill Count, where we tally up the victims in all our favorite horror movies. See, same exact tone, man.
And I like the scenes with these two goofs together. And I like the scenes with these two goofs together. They're a classic oddball pairing. Plus, they order pizza.
Okay.
For that guy. As Michael awakens inside the Dinobot, some wildly zoomy handheld shots show us what he's pointing his new eyes at. When he sees his old body lying there, getting its head stapled back together, well, that's a scary enough sight to turn any teenage T-Rex sight to
Thank you, White Clout.
to turn any teenage T-Rex into a tyrant of terror. Bobby gets one last lengthy gag in which he hams it up into the camera before Michael attacks him and friggin' bites his before Michael attacks him and friggin' bites his friggin' head off. Hell yeah! And the body fucking runs into some boxes. Man, that's great. This movie boxes. Man, that's great. This movie's got plenty that sucks, but damn do the kills get me every time. Michael checks. Do the kills.
Scooch this stuff over here. Oh, I see.
Frickin' bites his friggin' head off. Him and frickin' bites.
Yeah, what if we do... Oops. Hey, thank you. 2 pistols, 1 pool.
Attacks him and frickin' bites his friggin' head off. For Michael.
I guess I'll scooch this stuff to back here. Oops.
Before Michael attacks him and frickin' bites his friggin' head off. Hell yeah! And the body fucking runs into some boxes. Man, that's great. This movie's got plenty that sucks, but damn do the kills. This movie's got plenty that sucks, but damn. This movie's got plenty that sucks, but damn do the kills get me every time. Michael checks on his old body.
Ugh. Okay. How often do I do these lives, Aussie guy? There's not really a set schedule. It's kind of whenever. So, let me run and get more coffee. Maybe some pineapples. I'm feeling some pineapples right now, and then I'll be back in a second. So I'll even do the be right back screen.
Be right back.
Yep, I left to get coffee and pineapples because I just decided that, you know, fuck my teeth enamel. How far am I done? I'm halfway through. If you're looking here, you can see that this is the total runtime of the current sequence that I'm editing in, and then this is the current time frame that I'm at. So I'm at 11 minutes out of 20. What kind of pineapple? I always just buy these fucking cans of, you know, diced pineapple.